A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The pursuit of happiness in relationship to depression. Is the pursuit of happiness is all life about, or is there an alternative? A toddler who gets to eat ice cream for the first time will achieve happiness for the short while that he is licking it. The next time he sees the ice cream again, he will want it as it is the thing that brings him joy, happiness. If he didn't get it, he will either be grumpy, sad, or cries, i.e., having depression. If he watches a funny cartoon character that makes him laugh, that is happiness for him. If an adult wants to change the TV channel, he will scream and throw tantrum, i.e., having depression. From an early age, the toddler associates fun, laughter, what he tastes, what he sees, what he listens, what he wears are the things that make him happy. But he wants to be happy all the time. This is the start of a person's life in pursuing happiness. As happiness is temporary, he will keep on looking, searching, pursuing to get it over and over again. And this goes on until he becomes an adult, having a family of his own, getting old and dies. As he grows, he realizes that with money he can get what he wants. Money can buy him happiness. Hence come the long journey of finding and accumulating money, not merely for survival, but in the pursuit of so-called happiness. He sees others who are socially popular and they seem happy. He will want that too. Hence the trend of becoming a content creator or an influencer, so people will listen and admire him, which makes him happy. The question is the pursuit of happiness is all life about? If you don't get this thing called happiness, while you see others getting what they want, will you be down and sad with self-pity, i.e., having depression? Why do you study hard to graduate in higher education, getting a high-paying job, having money and status, attracting the girl that you like, getting married, go traveling, going holidays again and again, having a car so that you can look down on people in public transport, becoming popular, having children that you want to be as successful as you or better, all because you want to be happy, and all your life will be engaging in the pursuit of happiness over and over again. People who have gone on a travel destination of beautiful and exotic faraway places will be looking for other places to go. Why? Because they want to relive the happiness that they experienced before. People associate having fun to being happy. Youngsters go to music concert, discos, movies, and they feel happy. When a person is doing all those activities, is the heart at peace and having tranquility? Does joy and fun produce tranquility in the heart? In the pursuit of happiness, a young girl who has been dating with a man, having fun and joy with him, and suddenly had a quarrel and the man dumped her, she will fall into depression because the heart does not have tranquility. In the pursuit of happiness, a man who is doing well in his business and suddenly a global pandemic hits and his business starts to crumble while having huge debts, he will be sad and becoming depressed because there is little tranquility in his heart. In the pursuit of happiness, a man who is doing well in climbing up the career ladder with an ambition of becoming the boss, when suddenly he got sick and is put in a nursing home, he will be very sad and depressed because there is no tranquility in the heart. A married couple who has been gifted with a child and has ambitious plan for this child, only to find after several years that the child has mental illness. The parents fall into depression because of the lack of tranquility in the heart. When bad things happen, people become depressed because those are hindrance in their pursuit of happiness. It either blocks or becoming a hassle in the way of getting what they want. When you achieve what you want, you will look for higher than what you already have. What if the goal in life is not the pursuit of happiness? A person who understands the religion of God, the concept of life for him is in the pursuit of tranquility. He knows whether a person got what he wants or didn't get what he wants. It is all a test from God. A rich and famous person is tested whether his actions will send him to hell or heaven. A poor unknown person is tested whether his actions will send him to heaven or hell. Whether rich or poor, famous or unknown, high status in society or just a simple man, there is no difference in the sight of Allah. Allah only sees the iman and taqwa in your heart. A person of real iman and taqwa will have achieved tranquility in the heart. When he is performing his salah or reciting Quran with tajweed and understanding, is he experiencing joy and fun with laughter like those in parties and celebrations that people call happiness? He is having tranquility that is more valuable than the temporary happiness. The tranquility that resides comfortably in the heart and not the occasional touch and go happiness. A person of iman and taqwa will not fall into depression when, example, he didn't get the job, he didn't get the girl for marriage, he is not as rich as his fellow friends, he is not up the career ladder as his colleagues, he is not high in the social circle, people ignore him, not praising him, not make him important, etc. These are all trivial. He has no concern of all those. He don't desire what others are getting. His only desire is to achieve iman and taqwa. In Surah Ar-Ra'd, ayah 28, truly it is in the remembrance of God that hearts find peace, tranquility. He puts in effort in a job that earning him a salary to survive is because Allah is the one that commanded him. If he is doing his job with responsibility, is because of Allah. Everything he does is because of Allah, and that makes him happy. In Surah Al-Fajr ayat 27 to 30, oh, the soul in tranquility, come back to your Lord, well please yourself, well pleasing to Allah. Enter you then among my honored slaves, and enter you into my paradise. Even if something tragic happen, it may just be a very brief temporary sadness. Comparing to a person who in pursuit of happiness, he gets the temporary occasional happiness but may be dwelling in long-term sadness and depression. Hence, decide for yourself, what are you pursuing in life? The occasional happiness or the eternal tranquility?